Hello, boys and girls, this is Undershield, of course, and welcome to some Crysis 3 gameplay. Sadly, I know, I'm kind of behind. It's because we in Sweden and Europe usually get games way late than Americans, and that's what happened now as well, sadly. We got the game on the 21st, aka Thursday, and the Americanos got it, I think, on the 19th, so that's why I'm kind of late with the gameplay. But don't worry, guys, I still kick ass. I've been kicking people's ass who are way higher ranked than me already. It's doing good without a problem indeed. So I wanted to actually talk to you guys about what I like with the game, what I don't like about the game, and very few or some very helpful tips actually. So one of the problems you actually got in the game is the complete lack of an FOV slider. FOV is field of view, and basically if you're like me, you're gonna get a headache or be nauseous of if the FOV is very low, and of course it's extremely hard to play a multiplayer game fast-paced like this without a very high FOV, because FOV means how much you see of the screen or the surroundings on your screen. Think of if you have a low FOV, it's kind of like you're looking through a binocular, so you see things a little bit closer to you, but a more narrow field of view. You don't see as much of your surroundings. But if you have a high FOV, things kind of tend to be pulled backwards from you, but you see more of your surroundings, and this is an excellent thing for multiplayer games. You want to have it as high as you can possibly play it comfortably, because some games allow you to have some sick FOVs that are just too crazy and has really no use for you. For Minecraft, for example, you can go Quake Pro there, and Minecraft just looks crazy. So I usually play on like 90 FOV in Minecraft. Here though, you don't have an FOV slider, but I'm gonna show you in the end of the video how to still change your gun model, your running FOV, and your normal FOV in a very easy way. I actually saw this on Total Biscuit's video, because I know he has the same problems as me with FOV, and I checked his video and I got lucky. He had actually found out a nice fix from the developers when he actually complained about it to them, so I can share it with you guys as well. And probably gonna help you kick some serious ass actually. Though I gotta warn you guys, if you have a high FOV, the game is gonna run with lower frames, since the game has to actually load more items on the screen, and if you have a low FOV, you're gonna have a game that runs better. But as you can see, I am recording at 60 frames a second, 1080p, and I'm still running about 70 to 120 frames a second, so the game runs extremely well, I gotta say. But the only other problem I got with the game actually is the servers, and this is not really a problem with the game. Look at that guy, I didn't even see him, I was gonna shoot the guy with the machine gun. But yeah, servers seems to be very unstable for some reason. I joined servers that tell me I got 72 ping, but when I am on the server, I all of a sudden have like over 100 ping, and some of the servers I even have 300 ping on, and that is not good, since if you have 300 ping, that means it's a quarter or a third of a second you actually don't see things like they should be, and if the guy you're shooting at has 300 ping as well, that means it's gonna be more than half a second of time that goes by before even stuff happens that you actually have seen. So it's kind of like you're trying to play a game from backwards in time, basically. It's not good, but I gotta say the game still runs really well. When I found servers that actually do work, and it's usually the EA servers that EA themselves has put up, it kind of seems like a lot of the groups and the companies who have put up servers for Far Cry 3 have kind of made a shitty job, to be honest. Especially some French and German servers I've seen with where I'm told I got 70 ping when I joined the server, but when I'm on the server itself, it shows that I have like 300 ping, and so does everyone else on the server. The net coding is actually really good in the game, so it doesn't affect gameplay that much, but you definitely feel it and notice it if you have played games like this before, where it's fast-paced, like Unreal Tournament and similar. So what else? What do I like about the game? The game, as I said, the game runs fucking great. I got two SLI 570 graphic cards, so I mean, I got a pretty good PC. It's not as uber beast PC, but a lot of people would love to have a good PC as me. I have a hard time getting even, let's say 40-50 FPS in PlanetSide 2, whilst here in Crysis that looks so much better and has so much better effects and so much quicker gameplay. I still get around 100 FPS most of the time, even though I'm recording in 60 FPS a second, as you can see in the upper left corner. That's the FPS to the right is the FPS I'm recording in, and the FPS to the left is the actual FPS the monitor is showing, or the game is running at rather, because my monitor is only 60 Hz, so I can only see it with my eyes at 60, but it's still better to have 120 than 60 when in the game, even if your monitor is just 60. The game is extremely fast-paced. Some guns seem a little bit more overpowered than some others. Like the gun I have here is definitely better than the standard normal gun. And there's a gun that's called the Skara that is way better than this gun. And of course the bow and stuff like that, it's kind of like weird. There's a lot of dudes camping and being boring and stuff like that, but overall the game flows extremely well. It's easy to run around, have a good time just jumping like crazy, shooting people in the air. It's just so fast paced. It's kind of like Call of Duty on crack if you play Call of Duty, or if you're older like me and you play the Unreal Tournament. It's like Unreal Tournament that looks way better and have more normal guns, more Call of Duty looking guns. So it's kind of a mix between Unreal Tournament and Call of Duty, I would say. And I actually definitely recommend the game. I haven't even tried single player yet, and I know single player usually kicks more ass than multiplayer, to be honest, but since most people I see on YouTube have been doing videos about the single player, I thought I'd do multiplayer instead. So as usual, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day, and here is how you fix the FOV. Okay guys, I'm gonna show you how to fix your FOV, or change it at least if you feel like you want to. So, first thing you wanna do is of course find the console command key, or the developer console key. That's usually to the left of number 1 and under escape and above, I think it's tab? Yeah, tab. And it should pop up like this. And all you do to change your FOV is type CL/FOV space and whatever FOV you want. 55 is the standard, then the game looks like this, but I much rather have it at 80, so I can actually see a lot more of the game. You can see how it changes there. The second thing we have that we can do is the sprint FOV. This dictates how much the screen changes when you sprint. So, for example, if I sprint, you can see the screen basically stays the exact same, but that's because I've changed it already. This is the standard 55. And when I sprint now, you can see how the screen kind of zooms in and zooms out, and it's extremely hard to play and aim when it's like this. It's gonna be very hard for you to actually get any good shots off, so you want to change that of course as well. And then it's PL_movement.power, and we have someone here that want to kill us, probably gonna die, yeah. Power_sprint_target FOV, and then of course space and whatever number you want. So let's just respawn here. I think we might be safe here. We're just gonna walk up here a little bit more. Hopefully we're gonna keep safe here. So as you see, it's moving weirdly. All of these commands, there's gonna be 3 I'm gonna teach you guys, are gonna be in the video description. So get it back to 80 again, and we got it nice and calm. No zooming. All that's moving when you actually run is actually crosshair, since you can't be accurate whilst running. So, get it up again, and the third thing that is very nice to know is the R_draw near FOV. This is how big the gun is. So, let's put it on 55. And you can see the gun, it's actually not that bad. I mean, the gun is not super big or anything like that, but it looks like it's very, very close to your body. And it's simply a choice, a player's choice. So put it on whatever you want to, and that's about the things I would recommend you change to your personal liking. Might be that my way is not the best way, so change it to whatever you want to. But this is how I kind of wanted to have it. Might change it up a little bit later on just to try different things out. But yeah, just go ahead and change it to whatever you feel like you want to. And as usual, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.